FC Porto 3, Manchester United 3. And Harry Maguire comes up with the goods very, very late in the game to spare United fans, manager and players a little bit of embarrassment, really. Not embarrassment at drawing 3-3 to Porto, but more embarrassing given the whole run of results that we've had recently. Again, today, not one of the greatest performances from Man United, I must say. Defensively, still very, very poor. I think we've got a lot to work out in that area. An area which looked like the least of our problems at the start of the season has now turned into be, a bit of a problem. Marcus Rashford gives us the lead earlier on in the game, in 7 minutes into the game, and you're thinking after a little bit of Porto early pressure, Marcus Rashford makes a good endeavour into the box. Sort of hits it, the keeper fumbles and it goes in, and we're in. We're against the run of play, we're 1-0 up, and then Rasmus Højlund in the 20th minute gets the second, and you think okay, cool. It doesn't look the neatest, it doesn't look the tidiest, but we're 2-0 up in a Europa League game after the shock at Tottenham the other day, and we're looking much better. And then Pepe comes up with a goal, and then about another 7 minutes later, Big Samu comes up with another goal, and then you're genuinely back to saying, here we go, it's going to be a long day. And I feel like half time comes, and you're just hoping for the best, really, for United to sort of say, okay, cool, let's get this game under control. We had it, we lost it, let's go back out there and show something. And in the 50th minute, Samu again comes with a goal, and then you're thinking, here we go again. Obviously, from that point on, Porto had chances to score. We were shooting from long range quite a lot of the game. The play was okay at certain times, and by no means, no killer instinct in the game, or any time that I genuinely thought that Man United were a palpable threat to FC Porto's goal. And then obviously something happens with Bruno Fernandes, and in my last kind of match review against Tottenham, I was quite hot-headed with him. Kind of said that I'm kind of done with Bruno, and obviously, and I feel like I had good reason to say that, given the facts of the state of the game and what's happened. I don't feel like he had anywhere near a stinker like that today, but obviously still not the best quality of performance. But he ended up not actually hitting the defender in the face, and obviously a bit of a wrongful dismissal there, really. But obviously it looks really, really dangerous, and obviously from the optics of it, I think that will be looked at, and you'll get a second overturned decision in a week with Bruno. But yeah, I was surprised to see Bruno's play today, I must say. I thought the manager could have, maybe, even though he's available, he's ready to be played, I thought he could have maybe started someone else, and sort of, I feel like the persistence with Bruno Fernandes in every single game, albeit him being captain, is something that I feel like is rubbing people up the wrong way. So that's my personal point of view. I don't know if people would agree with that, but that's just it. But he gets red carded, and then the game looks like it's going to fizzle out. Porto have a gilt-edged chance. I don't know why he doesn't shoot or square it, but United get life again. And one of the things that has happened quite regular under Erik ten Hag's reign is that if you don't finish us off sometimes, we do have a knack of getting a goal. And Harry comes on, we kind of bring on Johnny Evans, we kind of bring on we brought in Anthony and Xerxes a bit before that, and mix it up in the box, a good cross in, and Harry Maguire, as I said at the start of the video, spares the managers and the club's blushes a little bit. Although, again, not the most convincing way to win or draw a game given the fact that we were 2-0 up, I have to say, I'm happy and I respect the fact that we came back into the game. But yeah, left feeling a little bit like we could have done better in the game to preserve that lead and possibly push on a bit more. But Porto are not a bad side. They played some decent football in there. They were obviously at home. On any other time frame, if United's form was better going into the game, you could possibly say that going to Portugal and going to a stadium like that would be a decent result in the Champions League, let alone the Europa League. So I can't really say too much about that. Where I stand on the manager is that I'd be interested to see his post-match feelings on the game. He's obviously an under pressure manager. There's no doubt about that. It's been all Man United sort of stories in the papers, in the on Sky and all these other channels. So he knows that he's in the mud a little bit, and that performance today, I don't know if that will be enough to sort of ease off of him a little bit, but I'm kind of a little bit apathetic at the moment, I've got to say, really. Do you know what I mean? I watched the game tonight. I didn't particularly get too excited about it, but it was nice to see Harry Maguire get us back into the game, because you don't want to see your club lose. So yeah, all in all, a bit of a calmer reaction and a less flippant one than the Tottenham one. And this is Aaron Lewis Central. If you did like this match reaction, please give us a like on the video and a sub to the channel if you wouldn't mind. This is Aaron signing out. Go on, United.